We have the ability to try life on at any time. What we were talking about at the beginning of the conversation with people kind of defaulting to status quo, I've never really subscribed to that. In fact, one of the try life on principles is calling status quo is a default language. You can accept it if you want, or you can just totally reject it. I reject people's notion of what success looks like. I reject people's notion that you can't get on a plane on a Thursday and fly to Germany for one day and come right back. I reject people's notion that you can't be a senior executive at a consulting firm during the day and a street cop at night if you want to. You can try life on whenever you want. You can put down people's opinions of what you are supposed to be, that you are the brother, so you're supposed to be the NBA dude or playing in the NFL or being a hip hop. That's what I was told when I was growing up in the 80s. There are ways that you can try life on today. There are ways that you can design lifestyle that you don't need a vacation from. I don't take vacations anymore. My life doesn't need a vacation anymore. Today's a great example. Part of why I'm here today is because I have learned the skill of travel hacking. I know how to get anywhere in the world for relatively cheap in the most amount of comfort. We were talking yesterday or the day before. I'm like, no, I'm fly out there. Let me travel hack this. And I got out here on points. And the moment I land, I have a membership to a lounge. I jump in the lounge, go to the shower. I come over here. And you ask me, like, when are you going back? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going back. I don't have a hotel yet. I like my life to be mobile, and so do a lot of other people. They don't want to be stuck in an office doing a water cooler talk every day. You can design a mobile lifestyle. So, for example, I want to be mobile around the world, but I have 900 pieces of mail that shows up at my house. I got to get back to the house to do this stuff. Well, virtualize your mail. You can virtualize your mail so you can be anywhere in the world for any reason. I want to live a different lifestyle, but I got to go to the office. Well, then ask better questions, another try life on principle. Ask better questions of your employer. Present your employer a solution to support, not a problem to solve. My police department and my company didn't allow me to have secondary employment. I presented them with use cases that made sense, and they both accepted it on both sides. And then I was very quiet about it from there. The whole movement of Try Life On is to get people to understand we have 28,000 days in a lifetime. That's what we got in an average lifetime. People are looking at it in years, which is very abstract. Get out there, design your life. Oh, here's the big thing. What is your dream day? Because adults don't dream no more. I just had a coaching student call me on the way in here. It was like, man, thank you so much for suggesting to me to do the dream day exercise, because what he did is write down his perfect dream day. Where is he? What does it smell like? Who's he with? Breeze coming off the Mediterranean Sea. I got my business. I work from a coffee shop for 2 hours. I got 3 investors that I work with. They're funding me. I only work for 4 hours a day. Then I go kick it with my boy Sam. We have a glass of wine or a bottle of wine, and we talk about life, and we really get into it, and we enjoy each other's company. And then I get home to my kids. My kids are being taken care of by the nanny, who I have enough money to support her so I can go do this stuff. Put the kids to bed. I sit by the window and I read a book. If that is your perfect day, then what is the blueprint, your personal blueprint to match that perfect day? Where do you physically want to be? How do you physically want life to feel? I don't want to be in an office. I don't want to take the train every day. I don't want to compete for titles at work. And then pick the appropriate business or entrepreneurial or work blueprint that matches that. If you want to have this life or have the framework to have that perfect day, why are you picking to own a Subway sandwich shop where you have to be there every single day? Or why are you default going to be an employee at Amazon because the professor said that's the best company in the world, yet it's going to keep you trapped in San Francisco? Stop that. Reverse engineer the life that you want so you can try life on now, not later. This thing that we do where we go, we sock away 20% into our 401k and we wait till we're 65, yet the average life is 79? No. So I started Try Life On to give people all these principles that I have figured out over the years. I was challenged by someone to start sharing my story because I figured something out that could really help people. So then I started to formalize it. Then I started coaching people. I can't keep up with the amount of people that want to redesign their lives. I can't keep up.
Wow.
And I refuse to do group coaching. I won't do it because everyone is so unique. So, I'll do like 10 at a time. But then I'm going to start the podcast to introduce other people who are trying life on their own way. There's some media projects coming. It's phenomenal, man. And I told this, I'm much more of a servant kind of guy. I like being a street cop and in the military and stuff. But now I get to serve people with affordable housing. But a lot of it came from that original real estate freedom journey when I was taking a left, when everybody else was going right. And it just taught me that I can do anything. I can make extraordinary ordinary.